Thanks for stopping in for another episode of I Want That Reviews. My name's Chris, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Arch EL or AR charging handle with extended latch from Strike Industries. Now this is a relatively new part on their website. It's available for $39.95. It is manufactured of a 7075 T6 forge milled hard anodized aluminum. They're available for both the AR-15 and AR-10 platform, so they do make them for both. One of the things that they advertise about this one is the extended latch that they manufacture on it is actually also made of the same anodized aluminum. The whole reason for that is because being aluminum, it's going to cause less wear on your receiver. Now, to counter some of the wear that you would have on the latch here, they've done a little bit of reinforcing along the top and the bottom so that when you actually pull that lever, it lines up just right with the edge of the charging handle there so that it's got some reinforced pull and you're not just yanking on a latch that's hanging out there on nothing. Another thing that they advertise is that it is polished to a super smooth finish so that you get a real nice smooth operation in your AR. As far as initial impressions go, came in this package here, relatively simple, unassuming, tells a little bit about it, designed in California, and then specifies that it's that Arch EL charging handle with extended latch. One of the first things that I noticed when I pulled this out of the package is it was a lot smaller than I expected. I've gotten used to the Raptor, and you can see some pictures here. If you line these up, you can see that that Strike charging handle is smaller. Obviously, it's pretty close to the same if you line them up from end to end, but if you center it where it should be, you'll notice that it's quite a bit slimmer. I was very impressed with the finish. It was very nice, very smooth, and I did notice that it's very well machined across the top, but if you flip it over, it has a relatively sharp edge along the back that doesn't have any rounding or anything like that. It seems almost like it's kind of a missed facet on the back there. So that was something that I noticed. As far as installation and use go, obviously it's a charging handle. It installs like any other charging handle. It's very slim. You can see here I have a couple photos where it's laid right over the top, and you can see that the actual ears are considerably slimmer than the Raptor. So that was something that I thought was kind of interesting. Once I got to using it, that slim profile, the fact that I could get a hold of that and get a real positive engagement was very impressive. I was really happy with it. Okay, so I can install here and I can show you. So we get it installed on here, and you can see that you can charge it like any other charging handle. But one thing that I really like about this extended latch is it lets you can get yourself on target, be firing, be using the weapon just like normal, reach up and cycle, and you're good to go. Just a very quick, very solid lockup. So it's got some pretty nice cuts in here that work very ergonomically, something that'll give you some nice traction on it when you do want to cycle it. Operation is very smooth, whether I'm just pulling on one side or pulling on both. It cycles very nicely every time. I haven't seen any real drag points on it. I did also notice as I was using it that it has a raised lip here that we can see that effectively blocks off the back end of the rail. My understanding is that is used as a very simple gas buster, meaning that it will deflect some of that blowback that'll come back through there if you're running suppressed or something like that. So there was some nice thought that went into that. So for likes on this one, I've got a whole list. I really like the price. A very nice charging handle like this, extended latch for $39.95. Others on the market you see for 50, 60 bucks. So this one definitely has a little bit of an edge for the price. I really like how slim it is. For my primary rifle there that it's going on, I really like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the Raptor on another one that I'm working on. I like the idea of the aluminum latch. When you really think about it, your upper's aluminum, your charging handle is aluminum. There's going to be less damage that occurs there when you rack it or when it closes. And if you really think about it, there's not a whole lot of stress that occurs on that latch when you fire. The majority is going to be when you rack the charging handle. I haven't noticed that it feels flimsy or there's any kind of an issue there. So that was something that I liked. I like the idea of the raised lip here as the improvised gas buster feature. I think that was a really good idea, really well thought out. And I just like kind of the ergonomics. It's very comfortable to cycle. So overall, I was very pleased with that. As far as dislikes, like I said, the only thing that I disliked was that lower edge. It seems like it's just something that was kind of forgotten. I'd like to see it rounded so you had an even finish all the way around. But that's about it. I really have a hard time finding anything that I'm unhappy with about it. I think it's got a great price. I think it functions well. I think it's well thought out. I'm definitely going to go ahead and give this one 5 out of 5 stars. I'd recommend it to just about anybody considering it, especially considering it's got a lower price point than a lot of the competitors on the market. So I'll go ahead and include a link to their website as well as their Facebook page in the description below. Go ahead and pop over and see if there's anything there that interests you. But as always, thanks so much for watching. You know, if it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. So please do like, subscribe, and share. Go ahead and click that subscribe button right there. And just keep checking back on a weekly basis for more reviews of awesome products just like this one that'll make you say, I want that.